I have two comments here from Mr. Mark O'Haron. And Mark, if you could go to the side wall, please. On each subject, you have 3 minutes, please.
Where I put into, which one is it you want me to address?
Either one, whatever you feel comfortable.
Well, this one's real quick.
Okay.
Since we only allow 18 minutes on Mark O'Haron, 564Y, St. Peters, Missouri. Since we only allow 18 minutes when there are more than 6 people requesting to speak, residents go first and the outsiders last. If the signs come down, I can guarantee you that the residents of St. Peters will vote you out, so I don't see it happening. But 2 meetings ago, we had 8 people, residents, that did not get to speak. And I think if we're a St. Peters taxpayer, preference should be given to the residents first, and if there's any time left after that, because 18 divided by 3 is 6. That's not a whole lot of people when you got 15, 20 people put in the thing. So that's the short one. Okay. I am addressing the board and the residents of St. Peters and especially Ward 1 and 3. I have given Dave Thomas many chances to apologize for being a follower and backing Michael Shea in his slanderous lies and character assassination. So at this point, I am no longer requesting from Mr. Thomas an apology. I want both Mr. Thomas and Shea to resign for their slanderous lies about a resident. I ask if any other alderman on this board has ever while you're up there, lied about a resident, and it's documented. It's in the archives. I took the time to call 4 of you personally and point out all the reasons that you should not promote bad behavior of Mr. Shea. In one ear and out the other. President Trump has a good title for politicians that are only self-serving. They are called the swamp. Let's take account. 4 swampers, 2 liars, and 2 dedicated aldermen. Very poor numbers. This will continue until the 2 liars resign. And the 4 swampers, I will be here to remind your ward of your poor judgment. So I will return to point out the bad decisions before each of your elections. You brought this on yourself. See you next meeting, and there is only going to go away when the 2 resign. P.S. Have any alderman, other than the 2 mentioned above, ever been told by a subdivision that they were no longer welcome at any subdivision events? That's my final there. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker is Tiffany Rain. If you can go on the side wall, please.